This video shows you all the deliveries that have recently been made over the past week. Out of all your donations, things are getting to where they need to go. I'm really grateful and thankful for all the support. At the end of the video, I'd like to talk about where we go from here, the recent result of my immigration case, and what we still need to do. But until then, Masa says hey. She's so cute, isn't she?
Hey Dimitri, how are you?
I am doing great.
You're doing great. Yeah, it's a wonderful day in Kiev. By the way, you're doing great.
It's fucking hot outside.
Yeah. This is the stuff donated by Brandon. I think it's around 15k of donated money you sent to him. And yeah, it's all of your donations. It's his work during the last months. And come closer, have a close look on the stuff he's donating. It's the first 5 we're delivering today. A second one is waiting at the border together with 5 further terminals. And as I know, more are coming with postal service. And for sure, as always, he's working on more and more to bring the victory closer.
Right now, some armed escort is going to come pick me up, and we're going to safely transport these to a secure temporary storage location. And when Brandon gives us further instructions, these little bad boys will be delivered to the front lines, to the boys who are in need of night vision.
So, Brandon, thanks for your help, for all your trust. Dimitri, thanks for taking care of them.
Pleasure to finally
It was a
meet
pleasure
you.
to meet you, yeah, and see you soon.
Hey Brandon, hey all. Hey, long
Hey.
time no see.
Yeah,
Finally meet you in Kiev, not on the front lines,
Yeah.
which is a nice change of pace. Anyways,
We'll get a video for sure. Brandon, you
Yeah.
will get a video, I promise. Good to see you again.
if you need anything, you can message me.
And likewise.
Hey Brenton, greeting from Donbass. Thank you for the night vision monoculars you gave, and from you and your subscribers. And this 35mm thermal scope. It's we already received it. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Well, anyways, I'm gonna...
Have you started?
Brandon, що, вже знімаєш?
So I'll edit it.
Значит,
I'll edit it.
You'll edit. Well, yeah, Brandon's gonna edit it anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways, hi Harvey.
Hi.
Pleasure to
Nice
finally
nice
meet
to
you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
I've heard a lot about you. Brandon said a lot, and finally, Brandon has organized the delivery of all these goodies. Снимай ниже. Harvey, can you tell a little bit about what's in the boxes?
Yes.
These radios.
Yeah, so here we've got the Motorola R7A. So it's the, I'll just give you a bit of a close-up. So it's the model that you guys have been buying for the last few months. It's actually the upgrade to the DP range. And these are the new ones that we're bringing in at the moment, when we can bring them in, because obviously they are in high demand. So this load, we've managed to bring 65 radios in. Each radio tends to cost around £450 English money, so you can imagine how much money is actually here, thanks to you guys. So what's going to happen now is that these radios will be programmed specifically by the units that use them. We've managed to get the thermal optic scopes, 19 in total. But do you want to talk about them? I think they're more your thing.
Yeah, I have a little bit of experience with thermal scopes. We purchased a thermal scope, Mars 4, a long while back for Zheka, a buddy of mine. And anyways, haven't seen it this nicely packed, but holy shit, it's a nice one. Yeah, the boys in the front lines are gonna really love those. So these are the thermals. There is 19 of them here. Some armed escort for traveling these.
Well, that's why when I was coming here from Poland, I was like, I didn't want to park the van up, because obviously the accountability of having everything in the van, and just in case someone breaks into it, it's
give me a minute, I'll show you what else we're doing here.
it's not what you want, really.
Also the three NVGs, which Brandon also delivered earlier, but we're going to be delivering these along with the rest of this to the Donetsk region. Brandon showed me out a little bit because last time we sent him, we just showed these green pieces. Brandon was like, "Thank you for filming the green boxes." So this time I'm making sure to to actually take them out. They do come in these little pouches. With my sniper friend, we were trying to figure out what this is, and this is actually a cleaning brush, which I think this is the most fascinating part. Other than that, this is an NVG, but this is like a fucking cleaning brush to clean them.
Also delivered this week as well, we've managed to get some landmine clearance equipment delivered to the Kherson region, which was again funded by yourselves. It was 4 Valen ex-British Army mine detectors and 2 hook and line kits that were sent to a unit down there. I managed to arrange that delivery, and that was funded by yourself, the donors. So thank you for that. Also say thank you to everybody, and you know, keep supporting the volunteers, keep supporting the armed forces of Ukraine.
A little thank you to and a sort of like a remembrance to Chris and Andrew. Thanks to them, I've sort of inherited a van that they used to run, and we fixed up the van, and that van specifically is going to be carrying all these goodies back to the front lines. So thank you to them, and hopefully this is going to honor their what they used to do. 25, 30, 35 radios, 35 batteries, 35 antennas, 35 chargers, 15 cables total. So in this little stack there is 8 of them. We got Philips new hobby. We have 4 NVGs and 6 of these things. Except we have 5 of these things because one of them is already on one of the NVGs. So I'm gonna just go there and you know, provide everything. We got 2 TS19s. We got 4 TS25s. Now I just gotta all pack it nice in a suitcase and I'm good to go. Brandon, guess what? I finally made it here. Finally met
Max.
the peoples.
Yes.
Finally met Max and delivered all the goodies that you wanted.
Okay, I want to show what we got. So you gave us 2 night vision monoculars goggles. It's PVC 14 with Rhino mount and the J-arm mount. Now with nets, so it's usually used like this. So we put it on the head. And also we received a few thermal scopes similar to this that you gave us before. It's AGM Rattler to 25mm lens. So how it works? Usually you mount the infrared pointer here, and the night vision goggle monocular sees that's ray. It's invisible for the ordinary eye, and you can see it when you use it with night vision monocular. And also you use at the same time the thermal scope, so you can see like predator. You see in all possible specters, yes. And you can easily use it with both scopes, or you can easily dismount it. And cleaning the battlefield, the bushes, or night battles, for example, in cities or in villages, it will be much more safer, will be much more effective. And with this presence, we will be much more equipped and ready to go to retake our lands. So thank you, Brandon. Thanks to your subscribers, and thank you to everyone who made donations. We really appreciate it. So it's everything because of you. Thank you, people.
We need the laser pointers next.
Yes, infrared laser point. So you mount it here, and it works. It's just another level. Yes.
Hey Brandon, hey everyone. We finally arrived at Freud's location and delivered to him and his 9th company some of the goodies that Brandon has assembled. We got 4 thermals and 4 night vision monocles, which...
Блин, ты можешь как-то это вот... Мы привезли и... Твое слово, ты что, не понял, блин? Короче. Hi Brandon, we are so appreciate to see you guys and also your staffs from your people who live with us in this war. This is very good adds to our powers because this thermal scopes it's very big help to kill our enemies at the night, and also night vision goggles help us to save lives because we use it usually by drivers to evacuate of our injured guys, and we are so like your help and waiting for you to visit us again. Так. И ты хотел снять, как мы это вдеваем?
Да, можем отдельный видосик снять, как мы
Ну,
это
отдельно,
делаем.
да, не,
Да.
это можно закончить.
Всё.
Да. Выберемся чуть сюда. В принципе.
That looks saucy.
Dmitry, look at what we have here. You seem to have delivered another perfect package from the west to eastern Ukraine. This is amazing. Do you wanna tell us what it is?
Yeah, I'll tell you what it is. This is a metal detector, which was requested by...
Luhansk Oblast.
Yeah, these guys. Haven't met him personally, but I heard a lot about him.
Good things.
So yeah, good things. Yeah, Brandon passed this on to me through Harvey, and got this delivered to Donbass among a bunch of other things.
So the thing is, because there's a counteroffensive going on, which everyone's heard about, but which has
Are we allowed to tell this?
achieved moderate success so far. These things are crucial, right? These are the new tourniquets, man.
Yeah.
Tourniquets can save limbs, but like this thing will definitely save you from losing a limb 100%.
We hope that's the case.
It's
yeah.
all mined out there. Yep. So the guys will be really happy.
Make a video of it
I will.
when you pass it off.
Okay,
It's a
dude.
pleasure seeing you, bro.
Slava Ukraini.
Героям слава.
So what you see there, thanks to Enrico, thanks to Harley, Dimitri, Lee and Tilda, basically everything's starting to happen even though I'm not there. There was 65 radios, 6 night vision sets, 19 thermal scopes. What wasn't filmed was the 4 Valin mine detectors that went to Kherson, and a new mine detector to go to Philip, who he's bringing to Robizhne battalion. I left Ukraine to come back to Sweden to fight to maintain my residency here. I'm not a citizen. I'm not a permanent resident. As a result of my immigration case, I'm still not a permanent resident. My residency was expiring in March, just after the war started. I had the application before the war started to apply for my permanent residency. Going to Ukraine, unfortunately, I was honest with immigration. I told them I was going. I've been told that had I not said anything, my application simply would have gone through, approved. But that's what you get for being honest. So I had to come home. I had to fight for my residency, and through 8 hours and 3 interviews, mostly about Ukraine. That was likely the security services, the second woman in the room. They do that, you know, they approach you through other agencies. I was granted not permanent residence, but I was granted another 2-year residency permit. That was retroactive to when my last one expired. So in all practical terms, March of 2024, I have the same problem as I had to come home for now. I can only fight one enemy at a time, okay? And when you're fighting Swedish government, whether they're called a Förening, a Berket, a Styrelsen, Swedish people know what I'm talking about, you can't use guns with them. You could, but no, you have to fight. It's not like fighting Russians, so, unfortunately. I have to go back to Ukraine. There has been so much supplies. I didn't leave to go on holiday. I didn't leave to go on a media tour. I left to sort my immigration. The media tour, this has not been a holiday. There's been about 40, 50 interviews between YouTube, between mainstream media, radio, TV, written press. And despite not being in Ukraine, we've raised more donations than ever. So my original goal for 30 thermal scopes actually turned into about 35. And it turned into 11 night vision sets, mine detecting gear, and I've been able to offer moderate cash support to other volunteers while I've been gone. But that will not continue. The fact is, I can't just be, I'm not a big enough celebrity, I'm not your Artur Rehi, I'm not your, Jake Bro, I don't have that kind of platform. My platform was basically built on credibility of getting blown up in a minefield and then coming back and donating all the stuff with the proceeds. So I must go back to Ukraine, I must get shot at and recorded again, and explosions, and repeat the cycle and document all the things we're giving out, and onward repeat the cycle. If you disagree with this, as Starsky once told me, your biggest fans are not good people to offer criticism, constructive criticism, because this is a formula that I've proven. So I got really depressed, very depressed. 2 weeks ago, we did an interview with Saab, I did a presentation. They're a massive weapons producer here in Sweden, and that was my final interview. About a day later, I crashed. I suppose it's a dopamine detox. It's like I was doing all these interviews, I was getting all this support. I did 2 courses in Texas, Florida. Everything was plus, plus, plus. It was getting us the result. It was buying the equipment. It was, a bit of an eco one. It's like some of those interviews I did not enjoy. Some of them, like to talk to people, like not so much the mainstream media, but to talk to the likes of Jake Bro. That's very flattering, personally. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. But when it all crashed, I'm stuck in Sweden. The war's going on. What are you gonna do? I came up with the idea to do another fundraiser. I'm sitting around the house, I'm eating shit, I'm watching HBO series, I've watched The Sopranos, God knows how many times, I've watched them all again. Sometimes a season a day. And I decided to hike Kungsleden. The King's Trail in Lapland, in the north of Sweden, is the longest hiking trail in Sweden, 475 kilometers. Some people say it's easy, some people say it's brutal. I have my pack loaded and I get on the plane this afternoon and I head to Hemavan and I will hike to Abisko, 475 kilometers. I've set a goal to do this for 18 days. I booked this trip prior to knowing my immigration result. I didn't know how long it would take. And I'm doing it to fundraise for Blue Gula Bilden. Blue Gula Bilden, Blue and Gold Car, is a Swedish organization my friend Tilda works for, and they've donated over 300 vehicles to the armed forces of Ukraine. They have donated countless supplies, If you've seen a video with me and Rebecca handing out merino wool, boots, things like that, that all came from Blue Gula Billen. They gave me a car when mine blew up. I felt that it was not right for me to fundraise for my own goals because I'd raised so much money. If I'm hiking Sweden's longest trail, I'm fighting to become a Swedish resident, why wouldn't I work to support a Swedish organization? It's a good cause and it's good politics. Let's be honest. Despite them not having the big profile like NAFO, 69 Sniffing Brigade, they've donated no less equipment. But that's the problem. When you market yourself in Swedish, you'll only get Swedish support, but you'll get a lot of support because Sweden's really special in that sense, what they've done for the war effort. I need this hike for my mental health. I need the challenge because the only way is forward. It's very painful, but I need this before I go back to Ukraine. And what will my role be when I go back to Ukraine? I will ensure that the thermal scopes are used correctly, that the people are trained on them, how to optimize them. And I'll go back to 28 Brigade and I will become the Rishala for Andre, as you see. And we'll just take it one step at a time. Doesn't have to be today, but over the next couple of weeks. Donations have dropped a lot in the past couple of weeks. I still need to buy radios for those batteries for the radios. Every radio that Harley brought, 65 of them, only has one battery. Ideally, they should have 3. That means 130 batteries, times anywhere from $70 to $90. And I've now found a source. So if and when you can, I'll appreciate your support. And I hope to be back in Ukraine in a month with the batteries, with a new truck that's been donated. That's why I'm doing the fundraising, why I'm doing the hike for Blue Gula Billen, and an untold amount of medical supplies. But this is my solution. Thank you for your support.